18 lands, 10 fetches, 2 basics for shock launch because you want to lose your life points for Scourge the Skyclaves and Death Shadow, obviously. 8 Prowess creatures and the typical suspects in the Prowess deck. Lightning bolts, lava darts. Crash through synergize as well with Death Shadow and Scourge of the Skyclaves being big. This member is on their way to lose life. The Chaining Growth is on their way to pay life on your own and also deal damage to your opponents, because for Scourge of the Skyclaves to be good you need to deal damage to your opponent. It's a bad card to have as a singular creature in your hand because sometimes you can't just play it. TBR also synergizes well with the keyword big on those. Potsy synergizes with everything else. Like overall pretty solid variation of the red-black Prowess aggro deck. Groxa serves as a pretty decent threat out of the sideboard. Lurus, good for grinding matches. Clean Sting, White Fire, really like against very strong decks, Amulet decks, Growth Chamber decks. Much better than the other options that typically cost 3 mana and are too slow against Throne when you're on the draw. Cost Lexi turn to answer Orc Champion. That's kinda it. You're playing against Pawns. Alright, Lurus of the Dream Den. I choose you as my comrade and I'll keep this hand happily. Blessing seems crazy good in here, it has its moments. Gachi. I don't know, I wanted to respond with like you got the wrong door or something, but I don't know if that'll be all that funny. How good is Lurus so far? I think, well, it's been useful. Unsure shall lead on mountain. I'm gonna need double red on the next turn, it's fine. I don't know what that deck is. When should he pass? Scaling 10, I certainly don't care about that. That's pretty heavy damage that my opponent's taking right now. Already dropping down to 10. Scavenging Ooze. Spawn of a nice, take it, boy. Buddy, I think you got the wrong door. Alright, they're dead. Is it Ponza? Ponzi scheme? Fetching a forest, playing Scavenging Goose and stomping my Soulscar. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I don't save my creature, I actually just kill them, so it's better not to save, right? Because 1, 4, 7, 8. Dead anyway. No, if I save my creature with the Chaining Grove, I actually don't kill my opponent next and I go to 1. Alright, what do we want to do against Ponzi? It's good to have Shadow, Battle Rage, I think. A clean turn. I agree. Bones decks. Recent decks. Voog, Voog? I didn't see that command. Cheese Cleansing Wildfire for Utopia. I think that's defensible, but on the play, not on the draw. We need to aggro down, so we certainly need Battle Rage, we need the Scourges. Lava Dart is fine for everything, for the elves. I don't think Fatal Push is actually particularly useful because all of the creatures are, probably creatures are gonna be 5-drops. Groxa seems poor. I think Inquisition actually seems fine to take Blood Moon. I might want Feed the Swarm, like that kills everything, plus kills Blood Moon, but it can kill Gargarov, but I'm not sure if it's useful. I think Crash Through is valuable, they have the 1/1 tokens. And my game plan is more so the big guys, I guess. We want to fetch a Swamp. What do you think about Malaki Rebirth here? Is Malaki Rebirth the land that is a combat tree that protects your creature? I think it's probably too bad to play tapped 1 colored land in a deck like this, but of course it is not impossible for me to be wrong. I guess I'll keep this, get my threat voted and it'll die. Unless my opponent leads on the elf, which seems like it's gonna be the case because they fetch a Stomping Ground, no? Sprawl, weird. Interesting. Scourge of the Skyclaves is gonna be just a 3/3, which is super weak to Anger of the Gods. They fetch a Stomping Ground and Enchanted with Utopia Sprawl, which actually They play another freedom, they actually might mean a Anger of the Gods. I don't want to bolt myself, but I'll play around Anger. They didn't have a moon. Maybe it's a waste to spend a bolt on their face. I'll protect. That one ended up being super awkward. They do go to 11, I have 2 bolts in hands. They didn't have a Blood Moon last turn, so I'm expecting them not to play Blood Moon right now, although they also like weirdly fetch a Stomping Ground in their Blood Moon deck to try to do the Sprawl to make sure that Sprawl falls off. It's kind of a weird behavior, but gonna Blood Braid me now. Glottis instead, okay. Fine. Flame Slash, okay. Scourge the Skyclaves is very good here because it's a 6/6 already. And they're gonna drain me for 2, so it's gonna be an 8/8. So I'm gonna have a hard time killing it. 3 mana. Bloodbraid Elf, okay. Into Arbor Elf, okay. Well, that just wins. I was thinking what moves to perform, but that's just very, very lethal. Say 9/9, then we deal first strike damage. Opponent concedes from the game, okay. 9-minute win, nice and clean match. These company decks made you quit Paper Magic, no joke. They actually made me play a lot more Paper Magic. So this is where we differ, I guess. I really like the deck. Actually, I mostly played it online. Leyline Sanctity. That's potentially annoying. Planes. Play Soulscar. Good decks are enjoyable, yeah. I guess it's just that. Planes. That's not Boggles, that's fucking shit Prison. Good thing I draw that land because I would be annoyed as hell. And this cheeky, fetchland hating nerd. So what they're gonna play next? Probably don't play removal, right? I think it's valuable to cast this for Prowess. And for life loss, for the Death Shadow. The next turn we can fetch, pay, fetch, Lotus Bloom. No, we can't fetch. Imagine if my opponent was on the draw and I would have been able to crack 2 fetches and they would have been never winning this game, but alas, I digress. A stack on 2. Probably don't play fetchlands in their deck, I assume. On thin ice, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we defeated our opponent. And you might think, wow, red-black deck against an enchantment prison, what I'm gonna do? And the answer is simple. I'm going to bring in my 2 Feed the Swarms. Croxa seems valuable, Abrade seems potentially valuable. I don't know what do we board out. We board out Dismembers. If they surprise me with some creature, then we can Feed the Swarm it, so it's simple. I'm not sure if Croxa is any good actually. I don't think I want Croxa. They're not gonna have Leyline every time. Because I am poor against Leyline. I think it's good to have those to be faster. So is Lava Dart. I could have a Braid for Lotus, but that just sounds so poor that I'm gonna submit. I might lose on the draw. I think I'm pretty fine on the play. Alright, we'll keep this, I guess. Open mulligans. Both cost Leyline. I don't think I want to, like, I think I want to kill them rather. Auriok Champion, yeah. They mulligan to 4, so if they mulligan to 4, they play the red lands. Okay, that's new. Let's actually play Thoughtseize first to check for Auriok Champion. Even though I'd much rather play this first. I guess I'm playing those over fetches because they're not actual fetches. Move to 4 for Leyline, yeah, assuredly. Got to play Soulscar first. Fire action unlive, okay. I think we can fetch a tapped one because we actually have a lot of ways to lose life. I'd like to keep up Apostle's Blessing. This is hasty anyways, I guess. Let me attack my opponent and play 1/1 for 2 mana. Let's keep the Swift Speed in hand. Oh yeah, Unthin Ice can even be cast, that's true. Okay. Well, I guess maybe that was bad to cast it on the Unlife, because now I can die to Solemnity. Yeah, okay, I just blew it. Alright, but we continue playing because we can draw the cards. We can draw the second Feed the Swarm. Something nice on top. Don't care, I want to protect Luris anyways. I'm gonna attack pointlessly because why not? They can't cast something nice again. Anyways. Blood Crypt on top. How they close? I don't know. Do you scoop to a second Solemnity? Well, we're gonna die to it, but do we scoop to it? Not necessarily. Damn. That's a card. Damn. Oh, I'm dead. I can beat the Pegasus. I just blew it by... It's not... That was so bad. I just blew the removal spell. I shouldn't have done that, obviously. So, perfect match for me to get Leyline and die. In game 2. I don't think I want extra removal for the Pegasus. I have bolts and darts, so you can combine that. Kroxa is life loss. Cleansing Whitefire for Unthin Ice lands. If I had cards that are partly bad, then I guess. It might be that the Blessing is bad and Cleansing Wildfire is better than that. You can actually use Kroxa to sidestep 9 lives, kinda. Unconvinced about that. A board in 1. Also sidestep Leyline, kinda, I guess. Maybe I should trim my darts. Because the darts are bad to Leyline. Bolt is worse against Leyline for the most part. If you bring in Wildfires to fight Unthin Ice, might as well keep in Blessing. No. I think that Wildfire is better actually. I'm not sure, maybe I should just be like mono aggro. Damn, that sends. The Scourge is not a threat because I can play it. I move to 5 and I die. So I think I might have blown the match. Isn't Dart double Prowess under Leyline? It is. Two Leylines, okay. Wonder if they play Nykthos. I guess it still makes sense to play 2 because I have Feed the Swarms, as you've seen. On thick ice. But I also went to 5, they moved to 6. Feed the Swarm is so valuable, but I also would like to play my shadows. Killing a Leyline is so bad though. This game is gonna take a little bit longer. Anyways. Awesome. Two 1/1s. How does Snapper and stack Everpet and Uro pile? They probably have some tools to bully them a little, but they probably don't for the most part. 9 lives, okay. How does that work? They're gonna name Death Shadow? And they're not gonna get counters on 9 lives, right? Prevent all damage that will be dealt to you and damage by Scourge's name. This also will deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put in. So they choose which one they do. Name Feed the Swarm. If they name Feed the Swarm, they're just gonna be dying. Well, they need to survive somehow too. On Vile Wings and Bloody Wines, the Swarm will rise. Mango inscription. Okay. So this turn I can only deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times damages to them. So this turn I'll grab the Lulrus, attack them for 1 counter, trigger enter the effects area, hashtag triggered. Okay, they have 4 counters on this now. One thing nice. Well, I guess that was a downside. Lava Dart is useless. Play Lurus. Ghastly Prison. I get too smart for my own good. Don't want to attack with Lurus because I would kill my shadows even though they're useless. Yeah, 9 lives has extra, but it didn't, then I wouldn't. So yeah, we needed to save our 9 lives, our Feed the Swarm for Solemnity. Why wasn't Feed the Swarm on the intervention the play? At which point? In general, bigger picture, I kept Feed the Swarm to be able to answer the combo that I can beat otherwise. There was no point in which I could have killed them. If I spewed my intervention, they would have had less time to draw the combo, but they could have still drawn it. Another Leyline, that's fine. So they've got 1 turn. We get to free our Prowess creatures, but that does nothing. And every time they add an extra enchantment that made it so that they don't really just lose. Was this game played optimally? I think it was pretty decently played. How does that work? Do they have to... They get to put counters on this, saying to deal 9 more? What a scam. They probably have a expensive card in their hands and the Lotus Bloom is coming, so that's problematic. The biggest question is why does 9 lives times 2 give you a total of 17 lives? Yeah, Entering Ideal, now I probably lose to them fetching bullshit cards every turn. Therefore, I should have played game 2 better. The game 2 was so bad, I just played this card pointlessly. Entering Ideal, Kek W. Of course it was an Entering Ideal deck, what else would you expect? Leyline doesn't work because of Leyline. If I didn't have Leyline, I would have been dead. If I like skipped one of those, I would have been dead. But I could have just played better says on me. Game 2 was like absolutely within my range of getting, but I choose Lorus as my companion. I choose to... Actually, this is not a 0-lander, but the hand is still rather bad. This looks better. I think I like to keep the Desu Shadow. I'd like to keep the Dart. I could put back the Shadow. Since I have this, don't know how to lose the actual life points. Small outbursts are healthy, Cup of the Hammer. Why keep Dart over Shadow? I said that I want to put back a Prowess creature. At least I don't know if I said that, but that's one of the things that I'm considering. This, or this. The Shadow is not gonna be live for a few more turns. Dart is a spell that, you know, does things. Since I have Bauble and Dart, if I put back the Shadow I can play Soulscream, then play Swift Spear, Bauble, Dart. I think that might actually be the best I can do with this. Yeah, actually I'll put back the Shadow. But it's of course, I don't know what my opponent's playing and that could influence that. Lava Dart could vary from really good to medium minus. Fetch a Crypt. I'll fetch the Magic Online only promo Crypt, pay 2 life. And I play Soul Scarmage, and I'll keep the bubble for Swiss Spin. I don't think it's better to play Scourge than it is to play the Thoughtseize right now, so I'll play my maximal amount of monsters. Because they also are gonna play the Dryad on the next turn because they reveal themselves to be a Primal Titan deck. So being able to take their Dryad on the next turn, that seems pretty valuable. Now this is interesting because I could take Azusa, but I think it's better to take Summoner's Pact because they can turn 4, turn 5 play Titan anyways. If I take the Summoner's Pact, I'm gonna find the Titan anyways. I'll probably die in time. I guess I should have bubbled them first, that would have been just better. Yeah, I should have just bubbled them, like that was a pretty silly mistake. I'm gonna take the Summoner's Pact. It's kinda random. They're drawing a Castle Garen Brick, so good choice, I guess. I'm going to play the Scourge the Skyclaves. Killing Azusa doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Jar them twice, push it and play creature. Can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They would go to 3 if I go all face. I'm not sure how valuable is it to kill Azusa. Maybe go face. Play Scourge. Give it haste and unblockable. Then I will strike its lethal. Yeah, that's actually true. Alright, they drew a land, so we won. I'll keep this member because it kills a Dryad. Have you ever used the reveal hand button? The reveal hand button is, you frequently click it when, as you concede, MTGO lags a little and you're trying to draw extra cards. I don't think I care for Croxa in the matchup. Crusher seems fine. Apostle's Blessing is a little bit weak because then they're gonna have blockage is gonna be of both colors. Take the Swarm to kill Titans. I don't think it's a winning strategy, and also probably won't have 6 life often enough. Unless they just win before or you battle rage over the Titan. Just win it by being proactive and placing Wildfire decent against the Growth Chamber. Feed the Swarm to kill the Dryad enchantment, finally. Wait, actually Red-Black was capable of dealing with enchantments all along. I think we are going to Inquisition first to get the Dryad underneath Growth Chamber. Fail. We have 2 Dryads. Could take the Relic so that they can cycle. I think I'd rather take the Dryad to kill the other Dryad. Because I can't even attack past it. Yeah, especially since I kept the chamber in hand. He drew a forest. Could I keep the bubbles to battle rage them, kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. Lightning Bolt on top. So if I keep the other bubble, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3 spells. It's gonna be 8 damage plus 3, 11 damage after I deal 3 damage this turn. It's not really enough. I'm not sure if Lightning Bolt is a desirable card, but it's probably better than Blank. But do I want to spend the other bubble? I mean, in worst case, I'm gonna do that thing where I play out all of my things and bolt them and TBR them. I really would have drawn another creature, but Bolt is miles better than an extra land though. That's decent, we can kill Talaria West. If we kill TOS, that limits their options a little bit. Alright, I ended up not using the ball, so I guess somewhat punished for keeping it. And I was really lucky to draw the Death Shadow. The sounds are some decent song request with chats. I did that during the match that I will want to put in a YouTube video, and now I'm gonna have an inexplicable groaning without the background sounds on YouTube, so sure. Hey Kanister, how is the new Shadow doing? It's doing pretty well. I 4-1 the preliminary. Only lost to 9 lives and during Ideal's combo prison. It seems like a solid deck.